Today is July the 12th, 2024, Friday. The time is 11:36 a.m. I greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. Doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, or religious beliefs may be. Doesn't matter whether you're the richest to the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter whether you are the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. Doesn't matter if you're my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemies. It doesn't even matter whether you like me or anything that I say or do. That's your prerogative. You have a First Amendment to the United States Constitution. Freedom of press, freedom of speech, freedom to protest, freedom to gather, and freedom to associate. I always give people a head up so they won't say Raymond Lewis Ivy told me it was okay, I had the freedom to do it. If you're on probation or parole, it all depends who you is. Some law enforcement officials and some systems do unjust things, such as allow certain people that's on probation and parole to associate, and they don't allow some others not to. So you check and see. But what I want to talk to y'all about today, you see this name, Melissa Jean Walker. Melissa and her boyfriend, James O'Connor, Clyde, I think O'Connor, both of them has been committing multiple, you hear me, multiple city crimes and state crimes here in Charleston, Missouri for the past few years. Both of them is on probation. And just recently, last month, well, in May, James O'Connor, Melissa's boyfriend, a felon, a convicted felon, manslaughter and some other things, he threatened my life, said he had a contract on my life on May the 17th, 2024. And y'all seen the results of that. Mark Higgins, a former chief of police from East Prairie, Missouri. He's a police on the Charleston, Missouri Police Department up under the leadership of the Grand Wizard in this area, the chief of police, Robert Hearns. He wrote a report, police report, and it didn't go no farther than Robert Hearns. But these same individuals got multiple cases on dogs. They dogs had attacked me a couple of times. And what I want y'all to see now, it done showed me even the judge is corrupted. I want you to look and see this here. I was sitting in the courtroom on Wednesday, May the 10th, 2024, this week, in the afternoon court, when Melissa and James O'Connor was due to appear at court at the 33rd Circuit Court here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, and neither one of them didn't show up. This ain't the first time for Melissa. Melissa didn't show up May the 1st, 2024, and they put a warrant out for her. Charleston, Missouri Police Department mysteriously couldn't find her, so I found her and called and told her where she was at, her and James, with dogs, and the judge and told them on multiple occasions that they cannot have these dogs. She was arrested, put in jail. One of this paperwork will show that. She stayed in there until the 10th of May and went to court, came out crying, telling the judge, I'm through with these dogs, and I've got an apartment in Minor, Missouri. This was May now. Judge told her, I don't believe you because somebody gave you all an apartment before and you refused to take it twice because you didn't want to get rid of the dogs. He let her out. She didn't show up again. I was there. I'm going to tell you, I seen it with my own eyes. That's why they don't like stuff to be recorded in there. He put a warrant out for James O'Connor and Melissa Walker because they didn't show up for court. He gave both of them a $200 cash-only bond. This was on the 10th of July. Let me show you how crooked it is. On the 11th of July, when I ain't in the courtroom, they secretly don't have no warrants all of a sudden and just sending them a summons, having them to come back to court on August the 4th. Now look at this stuff. This should show you corruption is behind the bench. the prosecuting attorney, the city attorney, etc. Now look at this here. This is in the 33rd Judicial Court, Mississippi County, Missouri, Charleston Municipal Division. Municipal, that's the city court. Now you see who the judge is? Used to be an attorney for the Susanna Wesley Family Learning Center, another corrupted white supremacist group that get grant money, that had taught Lester Gillespie and Rodney Jones and 90% of these so-called black leaders how to rip off the black community and stay with their criminal activities on the black side of town, not the white side of town. Now look at this here. Robert Barker, a judge, a sworn judge now, the city of Charleston. Now you can see the case number here. Then you see the offense where they got there. And then you see on this thing on the other side here where it say 14th of August 2024 at 2:08 p.m. You see the name? Now let's look at this here and tell me, make this make sense. It's Melissa Jean Walker, homeless, but yet on the 10th of May she gave them an address in Minor. So how in the hell is she homeless? You see what I'm saying? Charleston, Missouri, 63834. Homeless now. How in the hell is they going to give her a summons? Let's go down a little bit more, y'all. Let me see if I can see the rest of this. Hold on a minute. Let me see. Okay, it said, because you have been charged in this court with the ordinance violation listed below, you are summoned to appear at the above location in time to plead in answer to the charges. If you fail to appear, a warrant for your arrest may be y'all issued. Now, warrant was already issued. How did a warrant turn into a summons? How did a bond turn into just you appear? Now, let's see what else it has up under here. It's a charges code description. And it got animals at large. They've been doing this for the past almost 2-3 years now. Dogs done bit people, they done got convicted. Okay, let's see who signed it here. S.R. Barker. You see that? S.R. Barker, that's the judge. You see when he signed it? All right, let's go down a little bit more. You see the seal there, the seal of Charleston. It's a Charleston Municipal Court. Okay, if you have a disability requiring special assistance for your court appearance, please contact the court at least 48 hours in advance. Now take a look at this here lie. At the bottom of this certified mail, I certify that this summons was mailed on 7/11/2024, a day after he put the warrant out for him, by first class mail to the above named defendant at the address listed above. Now, look at this lie. This is the address listed above. Melissa Jean Walker, homeless. Okay, is there any address called homeless in Charleston, Missouri? If it is, let me know. You see what I'm saying? That just to show you how crooked these damn people is down here. You see what I'm saying? If you white and a part of their system, or if you black like Lester Gillespie and part of their system, they'll turn a warrant. They'll say that you got a warrant in open court. Then behind closed doors, that's what Ku Klux Klans normally do. Behind closed doors, they'll put on their sheets and change the thing. Let's go to the next thing here. Now, let's look at this here. Okay, let me see where I'm gonna start at. Okay, I'm gonna start where it says summons issued municipal docket. Well, you can see the docket number and thing, but we with Melissa Walker, Jean Walker again. Mail to address on file. What address on file? Okay, let's look at this here. Okay, initial appearance scheduled for 8/14/24. You see everything else. Robert Barker, Charleston Municipal Courthouse. Hearing continued / rescheduled. He didn't say nothing about no continues or rescheduled on the 10th of July. I was sitting in the courtroom, but then you had the Grand Wizard in there, Robert Hearn, and you had one of his fellow female knights, the city attorney, Tabitha Thurman Brown. She was sitting in there, and she said that they had multiple cases, violations, and they was up to have their probation revoked because they done violated it. But you just look at the rest of it, y'all. Associate entries. This is 6/27. I believe this is when Officer Wes McDermott, and Officer Babb wrote them tickets for these wild dogs. You see what I'm saying? Hearing continued from 7/10/24. How was it continue when you say you had a warrant out for them? Y'all just look at this here. This to show you how corrupted they are now. Associate entry 7/10/24 hearing. Continued / rescheduled. If they recorded it, I guarantee you I'll take a polygraph test to say this is a lie and the truth is not in them. That go to show you they put any damn thing on these certified documents, because it wasn't no reschedule. It was a warrant put out for both of them with a $200 cash only bonds. But anyway, let's see the bottom of this here. What it say? Oh yeah, this is when she was released. You see this here at the bottom? It says released 5/10/24. That's when she was locked up on May, when she didn't come to court on May the 1st. And they end up locking her up. And then they released her again when she told them on the May the 10th, saying that she had a address that she gave to the clerk, the police clerk, and said that she living in Minor. I'm gonna go to the next one. This is about the end of it, but I'm just gonna show y'all something else. Just last night, about 9 o'clock, you can see these same dogs that the dog catcher can't catch for 3 damn years. You'll see them in front of this house that they be at on Swank Street, 741 Swank Street, here in Charleston, Missouri. Charleston, Missouri Housing Authority, where Melissa Walker and James O'Connor is banded from now. They banded from this place. Now, you're going to see not only a video about 9 o'clock. The first one you're going to see is about 9 o'clock. I think the dog is just laying down there. Then you're going to see another one about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. You will see a cart, they little grocery cart that they traveled with, sitting in front of this same house. And you're going to see 3 of their dogs running around right by that house. Everywhere they at and that cart is at, I guarantee you, and where them carts and them dogs is at, I guarantee you, that's where Melissa and James is at. 2 felons. Tell me, how did you change a warrant in open court, and then the next day you done changed it to reschedule to continue if they don't appear? Hell, they didn't appear on the 10th. And they ain't even got the police report for him threatening me. You know why? Because I'm a black activist, but I'm going to continue to expose. You see, because the only way this stuff going to get taken care of, if the feds come in like they did in Ferguson, Missouri, and hit these people with a pattern or practice, or God going to do like he done did. He done gave the judge a damn heart attack one time. You see, a massive heart attack. He took another judge off the bench. He sent a prosecuting attorney to the cemetery. He took another judge, you see what I'm saying, and got him off the bench. How many more times do God have to show y'all gonna stop doing black folks and white folks that's not a part of y'all system, treating them unjust? Y'all are racist, y'all corrupt, y'all evil, and God need to get y'all out. Black folks and white folks that not a part of this, you need to start voting. The next time Robert Barker run for judge or that other judge run for judge, you need to vote him out and get somebody in there. You need to vote for somebody else besides Brent Farrow in August to become the sheriff of Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County. You got to get together. The people got to get together in Charleston, Missouri and say, we don't no longer want the city council to be able to vote the mayor in. We want to vote them in. We want to be able to vote the chief of police in, unless y'all want to keep that Ku Klux Klan in. Let's see what y'all going to do on Labor Day this year, 2024, when the chief of police, the Grand Wizard, and his city council, if the shoe fit wet, if you wasn't a part of it, don't let it bother you, said that y'all, the black folks, not the white folks, the black folks, before the sun go down, you're going to have to get your ass out of that park, you see what I'm saying, and take y'all asses home. And let me show y'all them dogs. About the report of on May the 17th, 2024, that Officer Higgins wrote concerning Jamie O'Connor threatening me. I know you signed on that, and then they said they couldn't find him in 28 days. Me and somebody found him, and then Higgins talked to him, and I see that you closed the case. Can I ask why?
Do you want to sign a complaint?
No, I'm asking you, why did you close the case?
I'd have to go back and review it. I don't recall off the top of my head.
Yeah, he had found him. Well, we found him in Higgins, and then I looked on the thing, and Higgins asked him a question, and he lied and said that he didn't make the threats. Okay. So now I just want to know why was it closed?
Every time it's to be on YouTube.
No, I'm just saying, I want to know why it's closed. I just left out the police station here, asking Robert Hearns why would he sign off on a report when Jamie Connor threatened me. And did you hear him say he don't know? I'm gonna go back to the house and let y'all see the report. But I made a report. I'm gonna talk to you in a minute.
Oh, look how dark it just got.
Oh my God, look at it.
Oh my gosh. Let me put my glasses on. I can't even see.
Take a picture.
Oh my gosh. Look, look.
Look.
Like, I'm not going blind. My fucking phone ain't blowing.
It's my type of work, y'all. Saving lives.